Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today I'm going to be going through the brand new Sea of Thieves update, which is version 1.0.2. As you will see on the screen, the download size is around about 450 megabytes for all platforms, so I'm just going to be giving you all the information you need to know. Now before I get into this, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for all the support on the Sea of Thieves videos recently, and a big welcome to anyone that is new. I basically bring lots of news on games and stuff, and currently my main games are Sea of Thieves and ARK, so if you want to stick around for all that news, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe to the channel. But apart from that, let's get straight in with the news with the patch notes and release notes for Sea of Thieves. So as you can see, from what I said at the start, it's around about 450 megabytes for all platforms, which is not bad at all. And this is the time zone for when the update is going to be released, anytime around then. So the updates that have been sorted out, and these are updates that are going to be coming to the game, and also some fixed issues and some other stuff. But we're going to be starting off with ship respawn distance. So when a ship sinks, we have significantly increased the distance at which the crew's new ship will respawn. Ships will now respawn outside of visible view of the ship that sank them. This is in response to lots of player feedback and highlighted that the previous spawn distance resulting in griefing behavior and stalemate at the fort. So I definitely agree with this update. If you do get sunk on the game, you end up spawning so near to the people that sunk you, and it's just really not good. So I'm so happy about the ship respawn distance being sorted out, and that's a great thing being sorted out there, basically. So the next thing within a new update is Mermaid Teleport. Pirates will now have to drop any treasure item they are carrying before being able to see them, the teleport back to ship option from the Mermaid. We saw your feedback that players were accidentally leaving treasure behind in the sea, so wanted to make it more clear that when you teleport, you leave your treasure behind. So pretty upsetting stuff there. If someone is, if you lose your ship and with your treasure, and you're gonna have to leave it behind basically and go back and try and get it. So I actually was playing with my friends on Sea of Thieves, and a lot of people they weren't very happy with me because I usually do a few funny things on the game and stuff, and my friend brought on some gunpowder onto the ship and saying you can use it, and this was right at the start when I was quite new to the game, so I just decided I would shoot it with 7 chests on there, and our ship was sinking, everyone died on the ship, and then we had to go and get another ship while 2 people stayed with the treasure when we all spawned back in again because we didn't have a ship, and it was pretty crazy. So yeah, you won't be able to teleport with your treasure anymore. So these are some of the fixed issues that have come with the game. This is currently only PC only. Players should no longer experience this error code and get stuck at 99% during the installation. If you have had problem with this and you haven't been able to go on to Sea of Thieves, this has now been sorted. Players are no longer able to fall through the ship, please, Dom, please. I can't even speak. But anyway, you guys know. Yes, you can take, the mick out of me in the comments. It's fine. When I'm reading, I just sometimes get a lot of things wrong. And into the sea if they repeatedly jump onto the chest and barrel located mid-deck. Now, I don't know if you guys have had this problem. I haven't myself, but, if you have, then this has now been sorted. So that's some big stuff going on there. The Voyage image on the captain's table now displays the rank promotion banner in the top right corner to keep in line with the other areas of the game UI. When accepting a game invitation whilst matchmaking, the game no longer enters a temporary unresponsive state. Bounty captains will no longer spawn multiple times. So if there is a bounty captain that you've got a challenge set for, it looks like if it is done just before you, you won't have one to be able to, do. So you might end up missing out on it, and this will probably end up causing a lot more ship fights and stuff, because if 2 people are going to do the same voyage at the same time, and there's only going to be 1 bounty captain, they're obviously going to have a big fight to see who can get there, and that will just cause more things, more entertainment within the game. Probably a little bit more frustrating because it makes it harder, but it's more of a challenge, and that's interesting. Performance improvements. So the biggest one that's going on is multiple server and client crash fixes. They haven't told us what is going to be fixed, and what they've just said, that multiple server and client crash fixes have been sorted. So we're going to take their word for Sea of Thieves there. That's been sorted, so that's pretty good. And further improvements and optimizations for all platforms are ongoing. Now, here are the known issues that are within the game, and this is what they're currently working on. So a lot of this stuff is probably the main big ones that people have been talking about, because I know this is a huge problem because I've experienced so many of these. So players may experience details of their pirates, such as hair color, scars looking different from the initial selection. Achievements earned prior to the 29th of March are delayed, but will be awarded once our fix is applied. Now, I have literally got so many achievements that have randomly come through later on than they're meant to. So any of them that are, that have been delayed from the 29th of March will be awarded once the fix is applied. No idea when that's going to come out, but hopefully soon, because I'm probably going to get a lot of updates a lot of achievements come out when I next go onto the game, when this update does come out for the achievements. Some players are unable to equip a second weapon for a potential workaround. See the support article, and for an update on these 3 issues, please read the launch update written by executive producer Joe. So there is a way around it, apparently a potential, so it may work, it may not. I haven't had this problem yet, but there may be, I might end up rolling against it, so hopefully I don't, but this is known issues that they're going to be working on. Some players have not received their Black Dog pack code. I've seen this all over, saying no one has received this, which personally is very unfair, because if they're told if they're told to pre-order and they're going to get something and they don't get it, that is not great, is it? So a lot of massive problems that should definitely not be happening in 2018 with a game is happening with Sea of Thieves. So some players cannot see their downloadable content in game. That's obviously, so please read the support article. If you just type in Sea of Thieves support article, then you'll be able to find a potential workaround around a few issues you may be having. And bounty voyages occasionally do not spawn the skeleton waves or skeleton captains. Don't know if you've experienced this before. If you do, then I recommend going off, doing something else, and then coming back and doing it, because that seemed to be a fix that I've had, because I have had this problem happen. Not much, but it has happened. So if you are struggling with that, then I recommend you guys trying that out. But anyway, I think this is absolutely everything to do with the Sea of Thieves new update, which is version 1.0.2. Sea of Thieves is a great game, and I'm really looking forward to some new stuff coming out with it. Apparently, we're not actually going to be seeing much content added for the next 2 months, which worries me a little bit, because there's been a lot of support on Sea of Thieves on the channel, and I've been enjoying it so much, and I don't really want this game to die down instantly, so I really hope they know what they're doing, because I agree with so many comments that are in the videos talking about how you're playing Sea of Thieves for about 2 hours or a bit longer, or playing it for the first day you've got it with your friends. You absolutely love it and think, I want to play more Sea of Thieves, and then you jump onto it the next day and you're just like, what do I do now? Because I still haven't seen the Kraken, which is just so, I don't understand how I haven't seen it, guys. I do play it for hours and I still haven't seen it. I'm doing all the normal things that you do, voyages, skulls and stuff. I just haven't seen one, which it just doesn't make any sense. So that makes it more not as fun for me, because I want to do that. Sometimes there isn't the skulls around, so there's just not enough for them to do, personally, in my opinion. And so the voyages just become repetitive, and I don't really want to be doing the same things over and over, and I know many of you guys will probably agree with me there. But anyway, I am going to be ending the video here. If you did enjoy it and you got all your news about the Sea of Thieves update, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. But without further ado, I'm going to be ending the video. I'll see you guys in my next one.
that was my favourite video. Thanks very much for watching, and if you'd like to stay up to date with everything Sea of Thieves, then click the subscribe button and tick that little bell for all those notifications. I'll just wait here. I'm not really doing anything anyway. Click the videos if you want. Watch another one.